welcome to another Elevate Wednesday at the Victoria True Center. I'm Reverend Lesia, Kohut, and I'm so excited for everyone who is here tonight. We have some new people in the crowd. Woohoo! And we're going to start off by singing our version of Circulate by Carrie Mitchell. We're going to go with Elevate, and maybe if you could now take a look at the band, our Elevate trio, Pablo Guardians on piano, Peter Dows on electric bass, and Calvi McNair on the drums. Mondays. So much is happening here at the Victoria True Center. But essentially, we come here to do one thing and one thing only, and that is to remember that love is all there is. That's it. Love is all there is. So that means then that each and every one of us is love. Everyone and everything that is, was, or ever will be is love. And not just a little bit, not just sometimes, but all of it, all the time. So what we're doing here is we're reminding each other, we're reminding ourselves that no matter what is going on in our lives, no matter what we may think or feel or believe or experience from time to time, underneath and inside all of that is this pure, essential, dynamic, energetic flow that is infinite in scope, that is created by nature, that is resilience on demand, And that is who and what we truly are. And at any moment, we can choose to tap into, to tune into that, and show up as that, no matter what is going on. So how does that sound? Woo! Woo! Yeah. All right, fantastic. Celebrating love. And so let's remember where we are celebrating love. We are celebrating on the unceded traditional territory, the lands of the Lekwungen-speaking people, the Esquimalt and Songhees nations, and we are here by invitation now. And so just like some values that they embrace, strength, integrity, vision, and stewardship, we can embrace these values as well. Because we are here on these lands that have been stewarded for so, so long, and with so much love and attention and intention and care. And so we are grateful to be able to live and breathe and work and play together on these lands right here, right now. Aisha. All right, let's tune into some meditative music by the Elevate Trio. And just a reminder to please hold your applause if you want to show your appreciation like this, because we're going to go into an opening prayer right after. basking in the joy and the love, the beauty and the harmony, feeling that love and joy and beauty and harmony in every fiber of my being, knowing that that energy, that sacredness, that incredible, amazing awesomeness is pure love expressing right here, right now. It is pure love activating every single fiber of everyone's being that is present. It is divine intertwinement in action, right here, right now, lingering into the next moment, and the next, and the next, and the next. And so I'm so grateful, feeling so blessed right here, right now, in this moment, for the opportunity to be gifted this incredible, amazing display and expression of love, of community, of adoration for all things beautiful and alive, knowing that there is that in each and every individual present, each and every individual online, each and every individual that is, was, and ever will be, that is that same love, right here, right now, and always. And so as we open up more and more and more to the love that we truly are, the love that we know and see in everyone and everything around us, that essential love blossoms. It grows, it emanates, it radiates out into the world and then comes right back at us like a beautiful boomerang, activating our minds, our souls, our hearts to expand even more fully, more deeply, more richly, more harmoniously, now and always. So knowing that love is all there is, that that's what's happening right here, right now, I simply release my word as law, gratefully, joyfully, reverentially, expectantly, knowing that the more we tune into the love we truly are, the more that love is intentionally expressed and experienced, now and always. Grateful, blessed, and so it is. And now, if you would like to clap for our Elevate Trio, please do. Oh, you guys are so awesome. Thank you. Oh, what a gift. Okay, so just transitioning into our next component of our Elevate time together. This is our monthly theme, Rising Above, and our affirmation for the month is, in letting go, I rise above. So before we go into some sharing, I just want to ask, is there anyone here for the first time today? Second, okay. First time? All right, Linda, welcome. So let's tell Linda how happy we are that she's here, okay? We love you. We appreciate you. We're so glad you're here. All right, thank you for coming in today. So, Linda and Cynthia, I don't know, were you at an Elevate before or were you at a different event? Elevate, yeah, okay. So now is an opportunity for us to sort of share. What is it that has been coming up in terms of rising above or the affirmation or anything really to do with our yearly theme, which is there's always more in 2024. So is there anything that anybody would like to share about this affirmation or what it is that they're thinking right now with all this love that's in the room? Stephanie.
So what was coming up for me even during the music and then what you just created is in letting go I rise above, and what shows up is presence. Like when that happens, it's like presence.
Yeah.
It's just with whatever is right there in front of me. And I had that experience with my son this last weekend a few times. When I got out of my head about whatever he was doing or not doing.
Yeah.
And then we were just together, like enjoying each other. And that's what's present for me right now, is being present.
That is beautiful, distilled right down to presence. Beautiful, thank you. And I mean, amazing that you got to experience that several times with your son. Thank you for sharing. Anyone else like to share something about rising above or letting go? Cynthia.
Hello, everybody. So I would like to share my letting go and rising above. In the first meditation, I was actually doing affirmation in my head, and one of the affirmations contained a word joy, and my feelings started rising up, saying that I'm remembering that I don't deserve joy, that I'm not deserving of joy. Other people, that's something I absorbed as a child from outer world. And so then I basically told myself that I do want that joy. The joy is not only for other people, it's not only for, I want it. I want it for myself. And that's when I told myself, I gave myself basically permission to, say, yes, you deserve that joy. I want the joy. I am joyous. Again, being back to the presence, right? So,
Well, that's
rising above.
Rising above, and that's beautiful because the rising above came from within. No one from the outside gave you permission to experience the joy. You realize that you can give yourself permission anytime to experience the joy.
Yes,
Yeah.
that I have power.
Yeah, beautiful. New Thought Hallmark principle right there, personal responsibility and choice. Thank you very much. One more share. Anybody want to offer something about rising above?
Just in that opening quote, that when you see someone with love and how you see their essence rather than sort of the appearance you've built up through stories and limitations you put on them, I found that was sort of a big lesson for me this winter. Is sort of like the story that you hold someone in really reflects their ability to express themselves to you. So as we let go of that, whether this person's funny or capable of such a thing or in a certain way, really impacts how they can show up. So, letting go of sort of concepts of others.
Yeah, that's amazing. Thank you for that. The stories that we tell about other people, the characterizations that we make up in our minds, it can limit the way that we show up, and or the way that they show up, but really it's how we receive them, right? Because they can be doing whatever they're doing, but if we have these lenses or these screens or these ideas, in front of us sort of thing, we're not going to get all of them, right? Because we're like, this is what we're expecting, this is what we're going to receive. Thank you. That's great.
Also, they can be blind to receiving, like they can block the receiving.
Yeah.
So they can't see it.
Yeah.
It's like, I can tell somebody I love you, but if they can't see that, then,
Yes.
this is blocked.
Absolutely. All right. Thank you very much, everyone. Gentlemen, I'm going to invite you back to the stage for the feature tune.
We always enjoy the opportunity to reflect on the themes that Lesia comes up with and to let that percolate. So we came up with a tune that's new to us, but we hope you'll enjoy. It's actually by The Boss. It's Bruce Springsteen's song. I hope you like it. There's a spot where we'll get you to sing along there.
Jude.
There's a blood-red circle on cold dark ground. Rain is falling down. Church doors open. I hear the organ song. Congregations gone. My city ruined. My
Amazing. Thank you guys. Well, come on and sit down. Humble Praise, Peter Douse, and Kelvin McNair. Thank you very, very much. Bruce Springsteen at the VTC. Woo! Okay, and not the song I was expecting.
What were you expecting?
The Abby Aiken song.
Oh, yeah.
What a nice
We
surprise.
decided it was too
Letting go
much.
of that.
Yeah, let it go. We're moving right along.
Come on, rising up, yeah. Okay, so, moving right along, there we go, all right. So I'm going to start off with a quote today that was for some bizarre reason attributed to Rumi online for the longest time, and then somehow now it has gone back to be credited to Helen Schucman and Course in Miracles, which is where credit is due. Your task is not to seek for love, but merely to seek and find all the barriers within yourself that you have built against it. Anyone familiar with that quote? People are nodding, yeah.
Not the quote, but the meaning.
Your task is not to seek for love, but merely to seek and find all of the barriers within yourself that you have built against it. Lots of nodding heads. So basically, what she's saying here is that the love that we seem to be looking for, yearning for, longing for, there's no reason to go looking for it because it already exists. And it's not even that it already exists, it's who and what we are. So our job is to just peel away the layers, to go through some soul excavation, to peel the layers of the onion, whatever analogy works for you, to just remove and let go of whatever thoughts, beliefs, stories, experiences, conditions, diagnoses, relationships, whatever it is that we have built up against expressing and experiencing the love that we truly are. And so David Hawkins says, love is a way of being. It is the energy that radiates when the blocks to it have been surrendered. And so, for the last month and a half, we have been moving up this map of consciousness by David Hawkins, inspired by his book, Letting Go, The Pathway of Surrender. And in this book, he's going chapter by chapter, spiraling up this map of consciousness. He's skipping over some steps, but essentially we are moving upward. And in order to move upward to this higher vibrational area and let go of emotions and levels like shame and guilt and apathy and grief and fear, which he says is the main thing at the bottom of every single negative emotion, fear, and ultimately the fear of dying. The way that we move up that map of consciousness is to let go. To let go of the idea that we are our feelings, to let go of identifying with our feelings, to let go of the idea that just because we've experienced life a certain way up until now means that it's going to be that way going forward in terms of our thoughts, our beliefs, sort of the worldview that we have in place that we've had up until now, even the values that we have held dear. That all of this can change as we evolve. And that evolution happens because we consciously choose for it to happen. Hallmark of New Thought. Okay, that is like the third main principle that we teach, is that personal responsibility is what it's all about, that we create our life experience, no one or nothing else. Sania was talking about giving yourself permission to experience joy. That permission came from within. She consciously chose to give herself permission to experience more joy in her life. And even if she didn't, there isn't any amount of provision that she could receive from anyone or anything outside of herself that would have that same gravitas, that same value as the permission that she gave herself from within. So in New Thought, we teach personal responsibility, that we create our reality according to the choices that we make, according to how we use our mind, according to the beliefs that we hold or entertain. And a lot of the times, we don't even know the beliefs that we're holding on to. We're not even aware of the thoughts we're entertaining because about 95% of our day is based on the thoughts, the beliefs, the actions, the experiences, whatever, that we experienced yesterday. And yesterday was about the day before, and the day before, and the day before, and the day before. And it can be so easy to get caught up in this cycle of just going through life by rote. But if we want to experience something more, if we want to experience more of ourselves and who we truly are, if we want to experience the person sitting in front of us, we need to look past what it is that we have, the stories, like Daniel was talking about, the stories that we have told about them, or the characterizations that we've come up with in our mind. We need to let those go so that we can relate to the person in front of us. We can relate to ourselves on that incredible, amazing, powerful essential of love. And so in this map of consciousness, he shows the different sort of columns, the God view, the life view, the level, the emotion, and the process. And so the God view at the level of love is, guess what? Loving. Okay? And this means by now we have let go of so much, we have surrendered and unpacked so much. There is a freedom, there is a spaciousness to really experience the love that we are, the love that everyone and everything is. So no matter how someone is behaving, no matter what they're saying, no matter what they're doing, we see past that. We don't condone the behavior necessarily, but we see past that because we know that that person isn't their behavior. That person isn't their experiences. That person isn't their stories, their drama, their trauma. Underneath all of that, just like we are, they are pure love. The life view is benign. We don't get hung up on negativity anymore. We don't get hung up on expectations and what other people will think and the shoulds and the coulds and the woulds. We're so aware of who and what we are and so aware of what everyone and everything is around us that we literally don't sweat the small stuff. We just are. And we accept whatever it is that's happening in front of us. We are present to who and what we are, to who is in front of us, to what is going on. The emotion, reverence. This is the level where I'm thinking, we're not killing spiders anymore. We're not squishing mosquitoes anymore. There is a reverence for all living creatures because we are understanding that we are all connected. Everyone and everything is part and parcel of this incredible, amazing, energetic flow, that allness of being, and what we do to someone else, we do to ourselves. So this is the level where we're loving everybody, no matter what. And the process involved, revelation. This is where it's like, holy moly, this is what life is all about. This is how I get to show up. This is how I get to see and experience everyone and everything, no matter how they're behaving, no matter what they're saying, no matter what is going on. This is the level where in this chapter, David Hawkins talks about how we love everyone, no matter what, even someone like Adolf Hitler. Anyone here have a challenge with that? Don't be shy. Okay? Yeah, right? Adolf Hitler, who did some of the most heinous things in history that we're aware of. And yet, from this level of love that already includes acceptance and forgiveness, we see past the behavior, we see past the actions. We don't accept what he did. We don't condone what the decisions that he made. But there is an understanding and a compassion that he was vibrating at a level where he truly believed that he was in integrity. He truly believed that what he was doing was of value in some way. And when we can get past the actions and the choices and see to the truth of the individual, that is when things really start to shift and we really, really, really realize how interconnected we all are. So unconditional love is one of the things that David Hawkins talks about at this level, and he says that it really and truly only occurs in about 0.4% of the population. That people will go in and out of it, but consistently to stay there, only 0.4% of the population. When we have become loving, we have no limitations or demands on others that they should be a certain way in order to be loved. We love them no matter how they are, even if they are obnoxious, he writes. Okay? So our spouses, our kids, our partners, our friends, our community, whatever, it doesn't matter. The person who cuts you off in traffic, the person on the other end of the phone in some government office that is making you wait for 45 minutes for something that's going to take 30 seconds. It doesn't matter. That person, that driver, that person in our family, each and every individual, it's all love. We're all reflections of each other. And when we can let go of the actions and the choices, then what we experience is more love. On the level of unconditional love, we love everybody and everything, even Adolf Hitler. Now he also talks about oneness. How at this level we really start to recognize that, yep, we are all interconnected. That I am you, you are me, we are nature. There is no separation. Even though it may seem like it, because we are so conditioned that we are living in a physical, material reality. But there's no separation. When you look down to the atomic, the subatomic level, when you really, really look into it, you see that there is so much infinite vastness within us as there is out there when you're looking through those massive telescopes and finding galaxies upon galaxies in the universes. David Hawkins says, in its highest vibration, love sees no separation between the individual and the rest of the universe. We experience total at oneness with all things. Now, we've had some conversations in the past when we've had other themes, and there have been talk of being in nature and just feeling so at one with whatever it is that is being experienced, whether it's the trees, the sounds, the creatures, the grass, the water that we're in. There's also that with people in our lives, people that we just feel a connection with, or experiences through meditation, where we get to really expand our minds and open up to the infinite potentialities of the quantum field that are just always, always there, ready to be experienced. And the choice is always ours. Now, there's an amazing quote from Paul Levy in his book, The Quantum Revelation, where he says, "We ourselves are not a discrete reference point or an I, separate from the process of the endless becoming of the universe." Okay? Everyone and everything is all connected. And what he's saying is, the universe, like a never-ending work of art, is a work in progress in which we ourselves are participating every moment, dreaming it up while simultaneously being dreamed up by it. So there's this incredible, amazing circular thing happening. There's all of this potentiality, all of these infinite realities that could be experienced. And as soon as we place our attention on one, boom, that's what we experience. But as we're experiencing it, then there's also this incredible, amazing opportunity to go and shift our attention back to something else. And while we are dreaming, we're being dreamed up, and there's this incredible, amazing co-arising that happens every moment of every day. And so, is I'm trying to think of a good example. Are you sitting on the chair, or is the chair holding you? Are we in this room, or is this space, containing us? Is the mountain, something that is growing out of the ground, or is it something that is being held, in the entire universe? So we are these incredible, amazing experiences that we're constantly experiencing. We are these expressions that are constantly expressing. And the more that we realize that we are pure, essential, amazing, limitless, boundless love, the more we experience that amazing, boundless, limitless love that we truly are. And the more we experience it, the more it resonates with people and things around us. And the more it resonates, the more it comes back to us, activating us to experience who and what we truly are, even more so. It's amazing. And it just keeps going on and on and on and on and on ad infinitum. The more we love, the more we can love. Love is limitless. Love begets love. David Hawkins again. And then he also says, once we become willing to give love, the discovery quickly follows that we are surrounded by love and merely didn't know how to access it. Love is actually everywhere. Its presence only needs to be realized. And so whether it is the person in front of you, whether it is the words coming out of my mouth, whether it is you realizing that that's who and what you are, our pets, nature, everything. Everyone and everything is pure, essential, vital, dynamic, boundless, limitless love expressing every moment of every day. That's what we teach here anyway, that love is all there is. So my question to you is, what else can you let go of? What else can you surrender in order to realize the love that you truly are? The love that is everywhere present, in, through, and as everyone and everything, every moment of every day. Because ultimately, as always, the choice is up to you. Thank you, and so it is. Alrighty, so now it's time for some conscious conversation, and I would say let's have 2 smaller groups of, 4 or 5 or something like that, and then everybody will get a chance to talk. And we'll take about 10 minutes. And this is where we get to just talk about whatever it is that's coming up for you based on what you've experienced tonight, or, in relation to what you've experienced tonight. Okay?
So, I think it's great sort of idea that we're all part of this energy. Why are we stuck in this individual?
Well, that's what we feel like. It feels like that, right?
Yeah.
But that's part of our experience.
Right.
And we can get into you chose to come in and have this experience, and so that you can express more fully. Because part of it is that energy is energy, wind is wind, but it's not experienced until it moves through something, right? So there's being, and then there's beingness, right?
We are being, either being.
Ooh, all right. Okay, any musicians? Oh, yeah.
That's okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, actually, there's something that's kind of interesting, and I'm looking after a 95-year-old mother-in-law who doesn't speak English. We've sort of adopted her. She's kind of with us. I think it is definitely a challenge as she gets older, and she like every time we say goodnight, she is very scared that she will be forgotten. And so sometimes it can be like, everything's fine, everything's really fine, but that's our problem, And so I have found, listening to you talk today too about it, and it just made me think about it, that if we stop thinking about like how I feel about it, and just accept how she's, feeling, and then just be with her, and just let her be, and then it's just if something happens, which is probably that just letting go of what I think she should be understanding, or and just all of a sudden just letting her experience that, and try to understand, and just that alone makes her feel comfortable. But it's not easy to do, as you said. You can't do it all the time. It's in little bits and pieces. But if you can do that, in little bits and pieces, you can experience that. I guess feeling love, and letting what you feel, just get rid of that. Just be there with her all the time. It may only be for 10 minutes or so, but it's all here. You can't do it all the time. I'm too busy.
Well, here's the question. Now that you've experienced, so that you feel like to let go of that resistance and the expectations or whatever it is, are we finding it easier to come back to
and she thinks older too, because she can recognize that we're accepting. So it is easier than ever doing it. Challenging still, but it is easier. Every day is different things that happen every day, dynamics change. But it definitely is easier It's easier for us to base on that, going back to this experience. But things are changing, you know, and I'm great. It's okay now that she lectured. Be a lot more. She looks up at this ceiling and you can tell that she's it's good for you. It's good for you how to let go and get the same rope. Okay. Next.
Yeah, kind of.
So we're focusing on real life.
Yes, that's to say, so I'm not a senior or someone that has to talk regularly. As long as I can make some noise with it, I'm good. Although for events, it's good to have like a good amount of words.
Yes.
To talk to the audience.
Well, what you were talking about, something I heard about years ago in the 60s, that Timothy Leary was experimenting with LSD doing that. Getting people to go deeper in themselves, to be beyond their blood vessels and beyond into the atomic, subatomic particles, just part of all that. And we still have to listen to that. So anyway, I just thought, I feel like somewhere. But I wasn't on that. I wasn't on acid. Yes. Elevate acid.
I was just going to address the loving Hitler part.
Yes,
Yeah, and I heard a lot of Christians who fight in the war would often ask like, did you not love Hitler? I think for me, it's like it's not the same love that you feel for someone who's doing great things, like loving them as they're expressing themselves, but compassion for their spiritual soul, their loss, that's sort of on some level represent, that they became or they moved away up, and it's state, so it's more like that compassion love and like that love your expression of this love.
Well, yeah, I think it's similar to someone, if you're in court and you've had your child killed by some guy who shot you right in school, and then you think, should he be sentenced to death or should he be spared? I don't know, it's tough to think about. Should he get this penalty too? I know a lot of parents on that. Well, I don't know a lot of parents, but I mean, I know that they say, he should be killed, how could he? How come he just got, only a couple of years in jail? But yeah, I guess courts have to decide that too, whether someone should be spared. I don't know what you're saying.
I think there was something.
Yeah.
Like the guy is in a positive position where to kill him, or I think that would be right. Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Does that sound weird?
No, I probably would have killed him too.
Because you love for the other people.
Well, for the innocent people that she's taking.
Yeah, you still lost parents. You really literally all.
Okay, so this is very question. This is gonna go like too fast, and we're going to finish. Is what does counting ever do? Lost for all of us, people damaged friendships because like what
Or if you still
Yeah, for sure.
like if killing was prevented for people from being
see, you guys are and
It stirs your own purpose actually for killing him, and it doesn't really serve a
it was
purpose.
just such a, well, and it doesn't serve so unpleasant and so shocking that all conditional. That I didn't want to be with that person. It doesn't matter. So, because that's like
probably
relative, conventional, physical, curiosity and
but that it's
being
more
not judgmental, capable of seeing past that. So just go back and revisit it.
no matter what court decides, no matter what, families.
Letting go of the,
feel,
well, even
that there's an
that I have to be a certain way.
past all that.
And, just, I would like to think I would be at that level.
But that's what I aspire to, for sure.
Because we all think
Is-
control.
Is that it doesn't, the actions don't have to be
We're loving to dance.
and that we can only meet anything that is less than love with love in order to.
Something that, I mean, I have
There
kids.
isn't, a balancing out
A
or
few years ago,
or
whenever
it's just like there isn't enough hate or reaction and response.
I totally understand.
And I think naturally, we focus on, thought about, what is, you focus on, but I let go of all of that. Punishment or, an understandable reaction to, whatever it is, about yourself. You're at the extreme level of your life. Have you really?
I'll try to
We
go.
get it. It wasn't very hard, but sometimes, when it's your focus there, focus on, from a fear perspective, you're saying, resist that. Clearly, there's a huge problem, and then you're not going to let go of that. Whereas we have our lives, everybody has their lives. Well, Jesus, there must have been a time when this person's mother or nanny or anyone, big brother, was like, just adore this person, and we focus on that. And a person who really annoys me, I have to go to that perspective. This kid is 6 months, this person is 2, and what was that? And it kind of breaks me into that level of, we are all from, that's true.
But separating from your perception, your human perception and your feelings. That's a good point. Define the difference between you, your essence, and you, the human that lives in the body, all the feeling that you process. So there's another place that you also exist where you can go above all of those things and you see from that place and understand that none of those sensations, feelings that have to be responsible.
I guess because you can't be in both fear and love at the same time. Or another extreme negative emotion like fear, you can't be there and and actually, as you said earlier, being able to just suspend your position, capable of love, potential, all that. Then it's like going back to the wave from the article. Right? It's research. You're just becoming less dense, I guess, and you're becoming lighter. So then you, more things are possible. And it's even good as a timeline where I was able to get some good feedback.
You was an aspiring artist, right? And architect. Yeah.
So, there's a time to relax. Right. I choose to
This guy's,
I know.
Yeah.
That's the best part.
All right, I don't know what the discussion was like on this side of the room, but wow, we went deep in this. You know, Heather came into our conversation. Okay, so, excuse me. Now is the time in our time together that we get to love people up. And so right now I'm going to ask anyone who had anything to do with today happening, as in, you know, Elevate happening, please stand up. Oh, the musicians are up there. People up there. All right, fantastic. We're okay at the back of the room. Awesome. Tambourine player. Okay. So let us all know, or let us all let these people know how much we love and appreciate them. Here we go. We appreciate you. We love you. We support you as you rise up to love. All right. And now, if you're here for the first time, please stand up. All right, and spread some love your way. We appreciate you, we love you, we support you as you rise up to love. And now everybody else, come on and stand up and let's love everybody up. We appreciate you, we love you, we support you as you rise up to love. And now find one person that you don't know very well, look into their eyes and turn those we's into eyes. Okay, find someone, and I appreciate you, I love you, I support you as you rise up to love. All right, fantastic, everybody. You can go ahead and sit down. And so, if you feel like you have been spiritually inspired today, if you feel like your mind has been expanded, your heart has been opened, your soul has been activated, then this is an opportunity to invest in your spiritual center. And not just the space that we're standing in, but this spiritual center, that essence of who and what you are that we talk about every single time we come together. There are some offering envelopes on the silver bowl in the back, or you can donate via e-transfer. info@victoriatruthcenter.org, and center is spelled R-E. All right? So, however you are choosing to offer or give of yourself, let's place our hands on our hearts and declare this abundance affirmation together. In gratitude I receive, in gratitude I receive, by joyously contributing to my spiritual center, I celebrate the infinite possibilities of living life lovingly, and so it is. So just closing our eyes and just breathing in and accepting this incredible, amazing moment. This moment of gratitude, this moment of love, this moment of interconnectivity, of friendship and growing community. And so I'm so grateful for everything that has transpired today, knowing that each and every individual present, each and every individual online is taking away whatever it is that was theirs to learn, to glean, to lean into. And I'm so grateful knowing that there is always, always more. Always more to celebrate, always more to love, always more to experience as the love we truly are at our core. So for all of this and so much more, I simply say thank you until we meet again, and so it is. All right, some announcements. I would like to recognize a new VTC member who wasn't at the ceremony that we had on Sunday. We welcomed in 23 new members. Yay, you guys can clap. And Stephanie Roberts, will you come on up, please? You weren't here for the ceremony, and so I would like to present you with your brand spanking new membership card.
Ooh, thank you.
And you can pick a journal and then choose a pen for yourself, and our pens say, live life lovingly at the Victoria Truth Center.
Wow, don't know one of you know
You're welcome. Yeah, it was a lovely event, and it was so beautiful to have 15 of our 23 new members standing on stage here, singing, being celebrated, being loved up. So let's tell Stephanie how much we love and appreciate her. We love you, we appreciate you, we're so glad you're here. All right, welcome. Okay, so Sundays, celebrate Sundays, 10:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. right here every single Sunday. Join us for more of this kind of stuff, but more of a Sunday kind of atmosphere. And Authentic Relating happening on Sunday in the evening with Bernice Rand, 6:30 to 9. And this time the theme is Good Enough. We have a brand new event that is starting next week, 4th Mondays of the month, Music and Mantras with Coraline Ashante, who is this incredible, amazing, mystical maven of music and song and sound. She's going to be creating mantras on the spot with whatever it is that's going on in the room, and we're all going to get to chant and sing together with her. So 4th Monday, 6:30 to 8:30 p.m., starting this coming Monday right here. Next week is an Elevate Your Creativity Week. And backed by popular demand is Joanne Hugo to facilitate another luminous Lanterns of Love experience. So if you take a look on the windowsills, there are all these lanterns that we made the first time around. So that's happening again next week if you'd like to come and create something tangible. Radiate happening next Friday from 7 to 8:30 p.m. right here. I know that there's a special presentation that has something to do with psychology and spirituality being presented by Mark McLean. And otherwise, I'm not actually sure what's happening, but that it's shifting to more of a spiritual salon rather than a spiritual cabaret. So I'm thinking that's going to be more discussion happening. If you or someone you know is in need of prayer or support, there are prayer request forms and a little box on the table back there. Feel free to fill out a form, fold it up, put it in the prayer box, and our BTC prayer team will pray for you or yours affirmatively. And then does anyone in the community have anything that they would like to share? Nope? All right. Everybody stand up, gentlemen back up to the stage, and we're going to rock out now, right?
Rock out.
All right, another mashup with the Doors moving into a more spiritual tune. All right.
Got your tambourine.
Yeah.
Bob tambourine.
Yeah.
So this side of the room is going to follow me. This side of the room is going to follow Kelby. Rocky, do you want to come and join in the singing? And when it's red, we're all going to start off together, but then when the blue kicks in, we're going to do the blue part, okay?
We got the red over here?
You got the red over there.
See red?
Woo! We're going to be all right, so starting off with the Doors. Woo! All right. Thank you, everybody, for coming to another Wednesday Elevate. And thank you to everybody who tuned in online. We love you. We appreciate you. We are so glad you're here. We'll see you next week. Bye for now.